All right, so one of the most common microphones that we've been seeing a lot are USB microphones. This is because during the pandemic, a lot of people started working from home and a lot of people started live streams. So there are people who work remotely and they join conferences and meetings on their computers and they want to have good audio. Of course, a lot of people have also been doing live streaming, a lot of people have been streaming gaming content, a lot of people have been recording videos as well with the help of their computers and cameras with USB microphones. And perhaps this is because USB microphones are some of the most convenient to use in terms of plug and play microphones. And personally, I've been using USB microphones for, for decades actually, because a lot of my teenage years were spent doing personal recording. I was into music for quite a bit of time. And I went from the most simple recording with the camera to recording with a mixer with a USB audio interface connected to a huge mixer with multiple inputs. But perhaps through all of that, really the most convenient kind of microphone is a USB microphone. And for the past, how long has the pandemic been going on? A USB microphone has been my companion for all the live streams and all the online hosting and all that. Because again, it's the most convenient and it's the easiest to use, and you have just have it on your desk and such. So recently, I've been sent a new USB microphone, and I thought to take the chance to compare it with the one I currently have. So of course, the microphone that I'm using right now and the one that I've been using for the past year is the Rode NT USB Mini, and it has been really convenient. It is USB C, and it also has a monitor knob to control the audio monitoring level, as well as of course a headphone port so you can hear real time everything you're saying. So it's very convenient. However, I recently got another USB microphone as a gift, and perhaps I just want to take the opportunity to compare two different variants of the same product to be able to share some insight, because there's also quite a bit of a gap in terms of the price range. And if you're someone who's looking into getting a USB microphone, then this might be another option, because again, this is one of the more popular ones, and the new one of course is just recently released. So yeah, I'm talking about this new Saramonic SR MV2000 USB multicolor microphone. The multicolor actually is because of the indicator right here. And it's very similar in terms of specifications to the Rode NT USB Mini. It's also very similar in form factor. And yeah, again, they're very similar. The polar pattern is both cardioid. Frequency is 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. And they both have sample rates of 48 kilohertz, bit rate of 24 bit. And yeah, so basically, I want this video to be kind of a comparison that you can also interact with. All right, so here's the challenging part. I don't want to change the distance of the microphone from my mouth so that the distance will be quite standard. So later on, when I switch onto this one, I am going to place it on the exact same spot. And it's going to be a bit of a challenge because, again, of course, I am going to unbox this. So yeah, here we go. We have a USB-A to USB-C and also a USB-C to USB-C cable. Probably around 1.5 meters each. Take out the foam right here. And we have The Saramonic MV2000. Putting them side by side right here, you can see that the size is very similar. It's just a bit thinner on both sides. It's also a bit lighter, but I think that is because of the magnetic base. So you can see there is an LED indicator right here, and me being Filipino, I'm not gonna peel that plastic out. Not too soon, at least. And right here we have knobs. One is for gain and one is for the monitor. And we have the USB-C port and the 3.5 millimeter headphone port. Key difference is that there is a gain knob here, which the Rode NT USB Mini does not have. So that is one key difference. So on the microphone itself, you can control the gain of the audio as compared to this one, wherein you're gonna have to adjust it on OBS or whatever. The difference is that this one came, at least when it was sent to me, this one came with an arm. So let's see if it's easy to set up a few moments later. Okay. Yeah, you can also kind of compare how well the microphones are able to get the squeaking of my chair. What I do like about this arm is actually the fact that you can run the cables through this space on the arm. See it there? There we go. The cable that comes with the microphone can run inside that, so it's not going to be messy and it's going to be more aesthetic, basically. Pull it out like that. I did not plan the framing of this one, by the way. But you pull it out and you screw in the adapter. It should go right here and it should be very easy. Alright, so I've switched on over to the Saramonic MV2000, and the indicator light is actually something pretty interesting. You can see that as I speak, the green light is changing based on how loud my voice is. And also when you control the mic gain, you will get that blue indicator. And so I'm gonna switch it to maybe about halfway. Alright, the light indicator is kind of cool, so that's already a plus point. But yeah, you can now kind of compare the sound of this one to the sound that I had on the NT USB Mini. And let me know in the comments what you think are the differences. Are they very similar? And of course, I'm going to have to turn off this recording and try to review before I say anything, any of the findings that I may have. So yeah, but again, in terms of build quality, it is much lighter. It is a bit more plastic than the Rode. It's also kind of low key aside from that light, and the ability to control the mic gain is really something remarkable. All right, so a bit of findings. I did find that at half gain, the sound of the Saramonic MV2000 was still much louder than what I got from the NT USB Mini, and so I had to dial it back down to the minimum. I do kind of wish it has bars on the indicator, which it doesn't, to tell me the actual percentage or the gain level at the very least. But yeah, right now I'm using it at minimum, and this is what it sounds like. And I also did notice that it has quite a bit of good density in the mids and the lower frequencies, which is quite similar to the sound I get from the NT USB Mini. So in terms of quality, I do think that they are very much comparable in terms of the output that they give. And the only difference is, again, the light indicator on this one, the gain knob that we have on this one, and of course the price range. In the Philippines, it varies depending on where you're gonna buy the Rode NT USB. but the difference could go as high as 2,000 pesos, and that's roughly around $40, if I'm not mistaken. So the Saramonic MV2000 is quite a compelling alternative, or quite a compelling option, rather, if you are looking for your first USB microphone. It's really about the price and the form factor. But of course, if you're gonna use this with the arm, move the camera. I'm just doing this because, of course, I need to show you guys the form of the arm as I am using it. But most people would do this without the arm being in front of the camera. So yeah, if you have any questions about the sound quality of either microphones, if you have your own opinions, you are free to express them in the comment section. And of course, if you have not subscribed to this channel or this page, wherever you're viewing this from, please don't forget to click that button. So yeah, thank you for watching this review unboxing ish. Anyway, thank you.